Is this thing on?
We're back.
We're back. That was our longest hiatus we've ever taken, I think. Almost a month.
Almost, yes.
And that's also how long it's been since we've seen each other. We haven't just not been recording. We literally haven't. We haven't
been
talked.
in the same room.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
In almost a month.
Yeah.
We've been in other countries. We've been across the globe, different time zones.
How the heck are you?
There's been 3 holidays since we've seen each other.
Yes.
I mean, you could say 5 holidays.
There's been so much life that has happened.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, MLK. That's 5 holidays.
Plus Chad's birthday, Piper's birthday.
6, 7.
I've had another child. Just kidding.
Wow. That's new.
So much in there. No babies.
No babies.
How are you?
I'm good.
We're a little tired today.
Yeah.
In addition to being, it's been a minute, we also are a little.
We had some heavy fried food for lunch.
I had some expired milk in my coffee this morning.
You had some plastic in your coffee. I do want to ask you about that. I got you coffee and you Venmoed me $20.
Because I feel like you've bought me coffee recently.
You bought me coffee. We haven't even seen each other recently. What are you talking about?
I just feel like you've done it a few times and I was like, I should probably send him something.
I hope that's not the new norm. If you buy me coffee, I'm not Venmoing you $20.
It's like, no, I was just thinking, I feel like you've bought me a few times and I don't want to be the person who's like, you stop asking if you could get me coffee because
I would never stop asking.
Please just taking advantage of it.
It's not necessary.
Well,
never mind. I was going to say something and it was going to come across very snobby.
I would love to hear.
Should I say it?
Yeah.
Anything under like $100. Like if I'm buying something for somebody, I don't like it's fine.
Under $100?
No, that's too much. That's too much. What's an actual number? What's an actual number? Under $30?
Under 20. Like if you're like somebody like a coffee or a drink at a bar or something.
Yeah, I would never think about
charging.
I guess if somebody bought me something, I don't know. I just feel like it's just all reciprocal. Like even it
all comes out in the wash.
Yeah, I met new people in Mexico and we got dinner.
Yeah.
And it was probably expensive dinner. Somebody paid for it.
Yeah.
And I probably should have asked how much to pay them.
Right.
But I just bought their next like 4 drinks at the bar we went to afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm like, that feels even.
Feels fair.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. In my head, I feel like you've bought me coffee a few times in a row and I haven't paid for it. So
please never Venmo me again.
Okay, got it.
Episode 86. 86.
Go.
That's crazy. That's a lot of episodes.
We have so much to talk about.
I started taking notes.
I wish I had.
Last night. No, I started. It was like 9 p.m. last night. I was like getting ready for the week, getting ready for all my meetings today.
Yeah.
And usually that's like the night before I'll take notes for the episode.
Right.
But then I just got really overwhelmed and I was like, it's too much. I'm just going to wing it with the help of like photos and calendar.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I don't really have a lot of notes. We can just,
okay.
I kind of have some, we can talk about Christmas.
Yep.
I want to hear about your South Africa trip.
Okay.
I want to talk about New Year's.
Yep.
And then my Mexico trip.
Perfect.
And there's probably some other stuff in there as well.
Okay.
But
I love it.
So,
I think that's a great agenda.
Should we start with Christmas?
Okay.
How was your Christmas? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Feels
New
like
Year's.
forever ago.
So long ago. So I will say for us, because we left Christmas night, leading up to Christmas Day, it was such a hectic time. I had a cheer competition the weekend before Christmas. I knew this trip was coming. We had there. It's like always the end of the whatever time before there's a break. The school is like, it's Spirit Week every day, dressed in a different costume.
Intense.
It's Christmas concert week. It's Christmas art showcase week. It's everything. It's like, let's do as much as we can to stress people out.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a really busy time.
Yeah.
And then it's Christmas. So I'm like, at our house where we do the elf on the shelf still, we do the advent calendar thing. We try to make Christmas special. This year I had ordered some things early and then what happened was then I stopped shopping because I started early and then it gets towards the end and I'm like, oh shoot, I need to keep shopping. Like I'm not done. I just got a few things. So then it was going back and forth between, okay, how many for Allie? How many for Piper? Luckily we only have 2 children. So it's fairly.
What about your third? Did you get anything for your new baby?
My dog, Stella. So this is what we use this year. It's an app called Giftful.
Okay.
Have I told you about it?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to do it next year. Yes.
Giftful, you guys. If Giftful's looking for sponsors,
hashtag ad.
Hashtag. That is an app and it basically is like a digital wish list.
Okay.
And it links to the actual items that you want. And it'll be like literally the exact size you want, the exact color. It's not just like, here's a general idea of what I want. It's like, here's the link to the store. So I was using that for the girls. And then Chad and I started using that for each other. Like we would find something like, oh, maybe I'll just add this to my Giftful. And so we both ended up buying things for each other this year through Giftful.
Nice.
So anyways, Christmas Day, the girls woke up super early.
How early are we talking?
Like 6 a.m. I think we said they could come in at 6.
Okay.
We did not.
7.
Nope. Not 6 or just.
I feel like I'm a little kid with 6, 7. It's like
I've noticed it's happened a few times today,
and it's not usually multiple times a day, but every time I hear it, I can't
because it comes up so often. It's weird.
Yeah. I think everybody's over it in the world. Like most people are over it, but I'm not over it. It's still in my head.
It's still strong.
Like pickleball, if the score is 6-7 in pickleball, I just want to talk about it. I want to do something.
You do the motion.
I want to make eye contact.
You know there's a motion?
I don't do the motion. That feels like a little childish.
You're like, I can't go that.
I want to make eye contact with somebody, and I want to like exchange a smirk. That's what I want to happen.
Yeah,
and it happens sometimes.
I do it. I still do it with my kids, and then I just let it linger in the air.
Yeah,
just let it sit there, ruminate.
And do they roll their eyes like?
Yes,
Mom?
They hate it. Yes, and then they laugh. So 6 a.m. on our bed, they bring their stockings. We do that. And then we go out to the living room and we get at least 1 cup of coffee. And the girls divide up the gifts into piles. And then we do Christmas there.
Okay. Are we making sure it's all even? Like they all the exact same number of gifts?
Part.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was pretty much fair for the most part. There were a few things that actually came late. So some of the numbers were a little bit off, but it doesn't matter. Then because we were leaving that night, we took Christmas down after we opened presents. We were like, the tree was out, decorations are put away. And then we went over to my parents' house and we did like brunch and had gifts with them. And then we came home, finished putting all of our stuff together for our trip. And we left that evening for South Africa.
Nice.
That was Christmas.
Do you want to hear something that is going to probably surprise you?
I would love to be surprised.
Our decorations are still up.
Wow.
Our Christmas decorations are still up on January 20th.
Like everything?
Everything.
Your tree?
We're taking nothing down. We have a fake tree. It's not like a real tree that's rotting, but
that was the problem with us.
Yeah.
We got a real tree. And because we went to your wedding in November, we got our tree early.
Okay.
So that thing was like, it was dead before Christmas. It was barely, like ornaments were falling off. It was so dry. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. So because of our wedding in November, we didn't set up Christmas decorations. We weren't done until like December 15th or something. Like we set them up super late, and then we were gonna do it after New Year's, but then like that weekend was really busy.
Yeah.
And then I left for Mexico, and then I got back 2 days ago. So we were gonna do it yesterday, but then yesterday was like the first time we've seen each other in 10 days, and it's like we don't want to take down decorations. We're gonna just leave them up for next year.
Do it. Just year round Christmas.
No, we'll probably do it next weekend.
I think it's fair because also you started so late.
Yeah.
So let it sit.
We need at least a full month.
At least.
Yeah.
It's been a month. But
it's been over a month.
It's fine. It's nobody's counting.
Our house is so cozy. Like as soon as decorations come down, it's gonna feel so sterile.
I know.
And we're gonna, I guess that'll be an excuse to like go shopping for new stuff, but still.
That's real. There's always that empty corner, and now we're like, how did we ever live like that?
Yeah. We used to have a plant in that corner.
Yep.
But that plant died right before Christmas.
Oh, no.
So we just like threw away that plant.
Okay.
So now there's really a big gaping hole in our living room that we're like, we're gonna need to fill.
At least get a plant.
We need something.
At least get that. Yeah.
Okay, Christmas.
Your Christmas.
So pretty much every year we do Christmas with my family a few days early,
right.
And then Brian's family on actual Christmas Day.
Okay.
So we did that this year, and it really feels like so long ago. It was great. I love Christmas. It's always the best.
I actually really did enjoy Christmas this year. I know I've been a little bit of a humbug in the past, and I've been like, Christmas is so stressful, but I kind of enjoyed it this year.
Did you?
Yeah.
You enjoyed Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I know.
It's so
shocking.
surprising. Yeah, I don't even remember the details, but we got to my parents like the 23rd, I think, and then we did Christmas morning with my family on the 24th.
Yeah.
And we did all the presents and things.
Okay.
And then we drove from my parents' house to Renton to our house. We dropped stuff off, we loaded stuff up, and then we went to Brian's parents' house. I think we did 2 nights at my parents', 2 nights at Brian's parents, and then home after that.
Fair.
And it was great. I'm trying to think of highlights. So we got present wise, I'm not a big present person.
Sure.
However, one couple that I'm very excited about, we got all new dishware. So we
Ooh.
got, I don't know if you noticed downstairs, there's new plates in the kitchen.
I didn't
at
but
the
I will
office.
now.
Those are hand-me-downs from me for the last that I've used for the last 10 years.
Okay.
And we got some nice like Crate and Barrel,
Ooh.
like green plates.
Yes.
There we got the whole set. We got large plates, salad plates, cereal bowls, larger bowls. There's the whole thing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
That's great.
Really nice stuff. That was fun. We got new bedspread. We got like a new linen duvet cover and
I want a
new
bedspread.
pillows and stuff, which is very nice.
I've seen some that are like dog hair repellent type ones. I'm really interested in those.
I don't know if this is one of them, but I will say I haven't noticed Stevie's hair on it. We did buy a comforter at one point and immediately we're like, this isn't going to work.
Right.
You can see the hair so clearly.
Right.
This one, I think it just kind of blends in or is not super visible.
Okay.
But she definitely sheds on it. So, yeah, so much good family time. We got to see all the nieces and nephews. Going through my photos, see if anything else jumps out. Could have really used Giftful because we got the same thing from multiple people, but that's okay. All the dishware we had it on a list, and I think
was this from like a registry or something from your wedding, and it got
kind of it was on there's like a like a wedding shower we did before the wedding that we had sent like some things there, and didn't end up getting stuff from that, so then we sent the same links to both of our parents, and they both got us the same thing.
That's so funny.
Anyway, we'll use Giftful next year, but nothing's jumping out at me from Christmas. It was just great family time, great food. Christmas Day, the whole couple days, the food just so good. There's so many like traditional things, not traditional, but so many traditions that my family does every year and Brian's family does every year. Food wise.
Oh, fun.
Brian's family Christmas morning does like Cinnabon cinnamon rolls and like a breakfast casserole that's amazing. And then for dinner, it's like ham and mashed potatoes and just deliciousness. And my mom does like this like hash brown thing for breakfast on Christmas morning. That's amazing. It was just so much good food. So good.
I love it.
So good. Oh, have you seen all of Brian's new skincare stuff?
Okay. No. I did see something he was on one of those shaker plates.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know those were for men. I thought that was a women's thing.
I'm going to have to ask him.
And like, it's
for lymphatic drainage, which I think is this your lymph nodes?
Lymph nodes throughout your body.
Okay.
But yes, there's like a whole thing you do. Maybe that's primarily in your face. Anyways.
Brian was able to use his HSA fund money for all this stuff. So we got the new like red light mask.
That was with his HSA?
Yep. He got that. He got the shaker plate thing. And then for Christmas, he got like a ton of skincare stuff. So what I got him was this new stand.
Because he needs storage.
Because we have a small house. There's no no room for all his stuff. And so I got him that stand and it's been coming in handy. And I should show you after this the skincare routine that he put together.
Please do. I would love to see this.
Wild.
Yeah. How many steps?
Okay. I need to talk about my husband for a second. It is wild. So he used, I think, AI, like either Copilot or ChatGPT to create this. He basically plugged in all of his skincare products. So stuff he had before, all the new stuff he got, like a ton of products. He put it into ChatGPT or whatever, and he had to create a skincare routine that has a different set of things for each night of the week.
Oh.
Every night has a different skincare regimen, and every morning has a different skincare regimen that's all work together for the most optimized skincare routine. I'll find the note at a later time.
This is really fascinating because I did not know that was a strategy to have different. I know there's different things for evening and day.
Yeah,
but different nights doing different things. Did not realize that was
each night has a different purpose. It's a lot. I'm curious. I should ask him if he's like been sticking to it.
And
completely.
I hope he's tracking, like taking some before pictures now.
I mean, he looks great. His skin looks great.
He never doesn't look great.
That's the thing.
I'm like, did he feel like this was?
So what I'm worried about is that we are aging together, right? And if he does all this stuff and I don't, I'm gonna look like a freaking ogre, and he's gonna be glowing like an angel.
So
that's not fair.
Are you doing anything? Are you?
I do one thing. I wash my face and I put on one like hydrating moisturizer thing.
At night?
One product at night. And
Do you
then
do sunscreen during the
in the morning I do SPF.
Okay,
and that's what
that's
Taylor
good.
told me, who's
Yeah.
an esthetician. She's like, SPF's number one.
Yeah.
Like if you don't do SPF, your skin's just gonna age. But so I do that at
Okay.
least. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have one thing in the morning, one thing in the evening.
That is so funny.
He has probably 35 products.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
I like the red light mask.
Yeah, and he's
I
doing
have one of
that every day.
those.
I'm like,
Every day?
yeah, I think. And he has this other thing, like a wand that he does on his skin.
For ice? Or is it the
I think it's the same thing.
It's like is it a stone?
I don't know. I really don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's a
any of this stuff.
lymphatic one that's like a stone.
Yeah.
And do that. And then today I used it, an ice roller
Okay.
for my eyes.
It's really a lot of work. I'm just worried that I'm going to be left behind. I'm going to be left in the dust because I don't really want to do all this. Like I don't.
Right.
I feel like I have good hygiene. Like I take care of
Yeah.
myself, but this is a level that I'm impressed with.
Yeah.
That I'm not.
And this is new. He's not normally.
At
Or-
this house, he hasn't been the last couple of years
Okay.
because there's not a lot of space in our
Mhm.
bathroom. At our previous house, he had a whole drawer full of stuff, and
Okay.
it just kind of he fell off of it because of the lack of space in our house.
Yeah.
But now with this our new shelf thing,
Yeah.
he can really
And it's
go
like
all out.
portable. It's like on the go.
It's portable,
You can move
yeah.
it around.
Each drawer has a separate purpose.
So funny.
Yeah. I really hope that didn't come across as me talking shade on Brian.
No.
It's very impressive, and it's just a lot.
And self-care is the best care.
It is. I'm
great.
mostly just insecure that I'm gonna be left in the dust.
Worried about
So,
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
So Christmas was great.
Okay.
Yep. Let's go to our trips.
Okay.
South Africa.
So
You left on Christmas
speaking
Day.
on Christmas, yeah, we left Christmas evening. It's so wild. We left Christmas night. We took advantage of the Alaska Lounge with the girls
Love it.
before we left. They really enjoyed that.
Do you have a
Um,
membership, or how do you get it?
Yeah, we have a extremely high credit card.
Okay, cool.
It's like no, I mean, yeah, that's real. The credit card, whatever we use, is what got us in. And
Okay.
Chad thought that he bought an upgrade so that we could use it internationally.
Oh.
And so when our first layover was in London, so we like to fly red eye on our way out to South Africa. So leaving in the evening, we get on, we have dinner, we watch a movie, we try to sleep for a couple hours, and then wake up in the morning either in Dubai or London have been the two spots we've done layovers, and then try to like push through that day and then get on another flight and do the same routine again.
Okay.
So we landed in London and we were a little out of it. We go to a lounge and we try to use this pass and we get declined.
Oh, no.
Super awkward. And so then we go to another one and then we go to this one and I'm like, Levy, go to this guy. I just could tell by his vibe. I was like, if anybody's going to let us in, it's this guy.
Is this a priority pass, or what are you using?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was on Chad's phone. We were flying through British Airways. So we were going to their lounges. Anyways, he let us in. He was like, it's not super clear, but you guys look like cool people. Just get in.
Nice.
I was like, you're the best. So that was really nice because we had like 6 hours in London that we needed to kill. And we were pretty tired. We were, I don't know how many hours ahead they are, maybe 8, something like that, 6 or 7. And so we did that. We get back on another flight.
Wait, I'm sorry. You were in London for how many hours?
6.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the time change.
Well, I was that as
Okay,
well. So
gotcha.
I was trying to do the math of like it was about a 9-hour flight.
Okay.
And then I can't remember if they're 8 hours ahead or I think they're 8
Okay.
London to us.
I don't know.
Anyways, they're ahead. And so you get there and it's also a different time zone. So we're
So you
all
didn't leave the
napping. No,
Okay.
no. And then we get our next flight and we fly into Johannesburg, which is in South Africa. But from there we took another domestic flight.
Oh, wow.
So there were 3 flights in total. So by the time we landed,
wild.
it was mid-morning on December 27th.
Wow.
So it's a lot. It is a lot to get out there. And this time what we did, the first place we went to, it was a town called St. Lucia, and it's a coastal beach town.
Nice.
Chad's sister has a house out there, and it was the first time we went and visited that house. And it was really, it was so similar to Hawaii.
Okay.
It's very tropical. They're known for having hippos.
Oh wow.
So we went on like a hippo tour.
That's cool.
That was like guided and, all that. But then also every night when we would go out to dinner or do something, we'd like use our own cars and go hunting for hippos, like looking for them to get out.
And that's not dangerous?
It is dangerous.
Okay.
Yes. Hippos are very dangerous. And so
And they're huge.
Yes, they're huge. And they actually kill more humans than I think any other animal.
Oh my gosh.
So what's wild is we never saw them in like the public eye, but the night we left or the day we left, that night they had some in the public, like by their house, going down the main street.
Crazy.
So we did a couple beach days there. We went out to dinner a couple times, and it was so lovely. Like it was a great way to like just get into the vacation mode.
Yeah.
And so Chad's sister has 2 girls and they were both there with us. And then the oldest works in Dubai. She teaches at an international school. So she flew out and went there. The youngest flew out and went somewhere else in South Africa for a New Year's Eve party. And then we left and went back to his parents' house for a night, maybe 2 nights. And then we went on a safari.
How far is everything? So St. Lucia to his parents' house?
I want to say that took us 3 or 4 hours.
On a flight or a drive?
Drive.
Okay.
Drive, yeah.
And do you have a rental car or how do you?
So originally when they picked us up, they got one of these like kind of like camper van thing. It was like a big van.
Okay.
And so that was really nice because when we were at the beach, we were able to all kind of like pile in there and get around. But then when we went back to his parents' house, we returned that car and we just used their regular, they have a truck and a car, and his sister has a SUV with a 3rd row. So often we would use his sister's car.
Nice.
So we did St. Lucia for a couple nights, and then we went to his parents' house. They live on a golf estate called Boshok. So anytime I refer to Boshok, that's his parents.
Okay. Is that a pretty large?
It's fairly large. It is only 35 homes.
Okay.
But they're all spread out. It's so beautiful. I did not realize like his parents like helped develop this from like the ground up. Like his dad literally had 3,000 trees planted on this property.
Oh my goodness. Crazy.
And they helped all the site plans, and his dad, I knew his dad had run the golf course, and now he doesn't do that, but his mom is she's like the primary real estate agent for that community.
Nice. And is it mostly like who the people that live there?
So it's interesting. It's a mix of, there's about 50% that live there full time.
Okay.
And then there's 50% whose homes is a second home to them.
Okay.
And similarly, so a lot of families do boarding school in South Africa. And so the town that's nearby has some really nice boarding schools. So a lot of families will get a second home and they'll go there on the weekends when their kids come home from boarding school.
Okay.
And they'll be there for that, or, stay there for the breaks and then whatever. So it's about 50% full-time and 50% second homes.
Nice.
And they're beautiful. It's like such a beautiful estate. I love it. So while we were there, I'm fast forwarding. So we were there one night, we did some laundry, packed up for a safari. And then the next day, just my family and Chad's parents, so 6 of us, went on a safari. And it is, I feel like, I don't know if I've talked about a safari before on this podcast.
I think you have, but I want to hear it again.
Okay. I feel like it sounds very dramatic, but it like resets my soul. Like there is something so life-giving about being in this nature reserve. It's 40,000 acres.
Oh my gosh.
There are 10 resorts in this park.
Wow.
This was the first time we stayed at this particular one. It was called Lions Valley. And the facility itself was beautiful. The thing that was a little bit different was our chalet that we stayed in. They didn't have electric fencing around your resort.
Okay.
So, excuse me. So in order to go from like the lodge or dinner to your chalet, you had to get escorted by a golf
because there's
cart.
animals.
Yes.
Wow.
And so, I'm a little bit like looking over my shoulder, like who's coming? And we didn't see anything. It was actually totally fine, but it was just a little bit different. We couldn't just walk freely around the grounds.
Oh, wow. That's kind of a weird feeling.
It's kind of wild. The chalet was huge. It was.
What does chalet mean? Is that a house?
Oh, sorry. Yes. That was like what they called our little home that we stayed in, a chalet. It's like an individual. It has a thatch roof. It had this beautiful, huge outdoor shower. It had this giant indoor shower and then 2 bathtubs. It was like the amount of like area of the room that was focused on hygiene was unbelievable. Brian would have loved it.
Self-care.
What was funny was at night, our room was like almost plagued with frogs.
Really?
Yes.
Inside the room?
And I'm not kidding you. One of the nights there was a frog in the toilet. I was like, I cannot. So
Oh wow.
we figured out the first night we the first morning we woke up and there was frogs everywhere. And I'm like, oh,
Like how many frogs we talking?
I'm talking like 5 or 6.
Okay.
Good sized frogs.
Inside the room.
The room.
I was
hopping
thinking
around.
more than that.
Did you? I mean, one is too many
When
for
you
me.
started saying 5, I thought you were gonna say 500. I'm sorry. That would be traumatic. When I think of I'm not trying to diminish.
Very.
I think of like the biblical plagues when there's just like
That's fair. That's the word I used.
One of the insects that are everywhere, the locusts or whatever. That's what I'm thinking of. Right. Which I don't know how many there were then either. I
think there were only 8.
just 7 or 8, 6 or 7.
So I'm getting so off topic with that. But what was funny is then we realized that was like a first day. We realized what you have to do is seal your bathroom door and your front door because they can get through tiny little cracks.
And they only come in at night?
Because they're looking for water. So during the day, I don't know if they're nocturnal. I don't know.
Are you supposed to leave out water for them like Santa Claus? Like cookies?
Yeah, we would leave little bowls. So
so they just come in at night.
Yeah, they're harmless.
Okay.
It's so harmless, but it was alarming.
Are they next to you? Are they like in bed with you?
Not in the bed, but a lot on the floor. So I would like get up and move and like they would start jumping around.
Gosh.
I didn't like it.
I don't like that either. I don't like anything wild.
Yeah. You know what? Safari might not be your jam.
Okay, no. In my space, in my room.
No, yeah. So here's what's amazing. So you get there and it's like an all-inclusive. Like all of your meals are provided. So we got there on
the frog stew.
Friday. Yeah, exactly. Friday afternoon, we get settled and then we come down and we have lunch. And from lunch, we go on our first game drive. And they're like, okay, so we're going to go for about a 3-hour drive, which sounds like it's going to be a long time. And it flies by. Like, I think our first drive was close to 4 hours and it flew by. Every drive, they provide you in the evenings, it's like a cocktail. So you can get wine, beer, gin and tonic, whatever you want. And then they have snacks as well. So you drive for about an hour and a half. You stop at some scenic viewpoint, get out, have your snacks, have your drinks, and then get back on and keep driving.
So cool.
And you do that. So that was the first night. And then you get back to the hotel and you have this amazing dinner. And then they have a wake up call at 4:30 a.m.
Wow.
Call you at 4:30. Are you joining us for the 5 a.m. drive? Yes, we are.
That's early.
It's very early. But it's funny because you get on and you're at least for me, I was like immediately energized. Like it's fresh air in your face. You're bundled up so you're warm. You have
it's dark out, I'm assuming. Yeah.
It's not too dark. I'll show you a picture of like what it looks like at 5 a.m. because there's summertime.
Oh, gotcha. Like super long days, I would think.
You're still bundled. Like it's still cool. So like I would wear a beanie and have a jacket on. But then probably by the end of the morning drive, I would take the beanie and jacket off. It was comfortable. Then you go back to your resort and there's like a cold breakfast buffet set up for you. And so you're having that. And then they come around and they take your hot breakfast order. And then you get hours to just relax. You can come to the pool. You could nap. You could do whatever. Lunch is served, I think, at 2:30. So you come for lunch. And at lunch, they take your dinner order. They give you different options. So it's just eating, driving, and relaxing. That's like on repeat. And you do another evening drive. So
and you don't leave your hotel really, other than the drives.
Correct.
You stay at your hotel. Okay.
Yep. So
there's nothing else around there, right?
So when you get into the national park, you actually park at a lot, and then they come and pick you up in their shuttle.
Okay.
So then they transport you. So literally, once you get to your resort, it is like you don't go anywhere, except for like you said on the drive.
So you really can't like go on a walk.
Nope.
Okay. Wow, that's kind of crazy.
It is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there a gym?
Hysterically, apparently there was some gym equipment.
Okay.
And Chad was cracking up because like they give you a tour when you first get there and like here's the library and here's the spa and there's a gym down below here. I never went to it, but Chad was like, it's like 2 bikes.
Okay.
it's like a bike and maybe a treadmill.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The main thing I'm thinking about is how would I get my steps?
Totally. Yeah. You would have to just like do loops around.
Loops. Okay. Yeah.
You know.
Around the pool.
Just marching in place. Yeah. So, but we've stayed at a different resort and you could walk to your rooms or your, like, I keep wanting to say cabins, but they're not really cabins.
Chalet.
Yeah.
Sounds so fancy.
Yeah, it does. It was phenomenal. It was my favorite part of the trip are these game drives, and we got to see lions up close. It was amazing, and it's like to see these animals in their like natural habitat is just unreal. Like
Yeah.
you're so humbled. You're like, this is unreal. We are in your world, lion.
Yeah.
Like this is not ours. And you learn stuff like the drivers know they're so intelligent. They're so aware of like not just animals, but birds, plants, like everything.
Yeah. And there's never like, it's not like dangerous. I mean,
there can be like
okay.
nothing that I've experienced, but they're just so very aware.
Yeah.
And they know what to look for. So
Yeah.
they know, like, you know, there was one year where we were getting close to an elephant herd, and he was telling us, like, here's what we actually look for. And when they start to do these things, we know it's time to back away. And like, actually, as he was telling us, we were a couple cars behind. They started to like display some of the behavior. And he was like, yeah, this would be a time where we would probably start to maneuver our way out of there. So, but no, I mean, I've never experienced anything that felt unsafe.
So are there roads?
Yes.
Okay.
So they're dirt roads. So you're on these crazy, they're like stadium seated, like, it's like a recreational truck, and it's like open.
Okay.
So it's like you're like there's like no windows. You like climb up into it, and you're
it's
just
like a tour bus kind of.
Yeah. But there's like only like 9 people at the most on yours. So for the first couple drives, it was just our family, and then the last night and the last morning we were there, another couple joined our drive. Whatever. So anyways, wrapping it all up, after the safari, we went back to Bashuk, his parents' house.
How many nights were you at the hotel?
Only 2.
2 nights, okay.
2 nights and then 3 days, which felt like for
the right amount of time.
The right amount of time. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 game drives. Chad and I were like, we could have done one more night. I think for my kids, that was plenty.
Started to get stir crazy a little bit.
Just a little. And like for them, you know, as a child, you're kind of like, okay, driving and seeing animals.
Yeah.
As an adult, Chad got really into his birds. It was so funny. I was like videoing him asking like,
oh my gosh,
he was such a nerd about it.
He was a birding,
funny.
a
birding out. He was like taking picture. I would watch him. He would like take a picture, and then he would like write like on the picture what it was called. He was like, how do you spell that one again? Like I was like, okay. Anyways, it's cute. And then Bashuk was great.
I'm sorry, what's Bashuk?
His parents' house.
That's the complex.
That's where his parents live. Yes, the golf course community.
Gotcha.
His sister came back, and our niece came back for that last week that we were there.
Okay.
And so they would go like golfing in the morning. We would go out and like where they live, they have these amazing coffee shops. They call them the Midland Meander. So there's this beautifully aesthetic like shopping centers with really pretty boutiques and really great coffee. So every day we'd go out and get coffee somewhere. We'd go get a yummy lunch somewhere.
Is this inside Bashuk? Or
no, this is outside.
So Bashuk is just a gated community, and there's a city nearby that you go to. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
How far away is like the town?
Like a 15-minute drive. Not far at all.
And the road, is it like all like dirt roads to get there? Or is it pretty developed?
So where he is very developed, and it's gotten so much better. It's crazy. I remember when I first got out and visit him, there were a lot of dirt roads, and there was a lot of potholes in roads that were paved. It would take forever to get anywhere. And I noticed this time a lot of the roads were so much better. There was a lot of construction going on to create bigger highways, freeways, whatever you call them.
Okay.
So we actually got to jet around quite a bit. But it was just so lovely. Like we would go and play pickleball. We did a Pilates class one day. It was hysterical. His mom does Pilates twice a week.
Wow.
And mind you, she's in her upper 70s.
Yeah.
The whole family took the class, like including my children, including my father-in-law.
Wow.
And I got the most corrections.
You did? Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Whatever. It's fine.
You got the people's plotting next door.
I know. I need some tips. Anyways, and it was just lovely. Just every day we would have like good food, just hang out together. It was just slow paced. So that was the trip. Usually when we do these trips, we're like seeing some of his friends, or we go up to his sister's house, which is at like Johannesburg. So it's a 5-hour drive at least. And it was really nice to not go super far this trip. We just kind of stayed kind of centrally located. So,
and what's the town called that you were in?
So the closest one is called Howick, but not a lot of people know it. So like Chad will say his parents are inland from Durban, which is a major city.
Okay.
So they're about 2 hours.
Is that the city you're going to, or are you going to Howick for like the
Howick is where we would go. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Another one.
I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
It's okay.
So yeah,
And this might be stupid. Is English the first language of South Africa?
It's a mix. So definitely, like, this is what's so interesting. It's like, because it is a third world country, you definitely see like the life of, there's a whole population that live in huts and that live in these, different little tiny homes. And so there is times where it's like, Chad's family will speak Zulu. It's a tribal language. There's also
Does Chad speak Zulu?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There's also, that was his first language, actually.
Really?
Zulu. Yeah.
Crazy.
And then there's Afrikaans that is also common, but everybody speaks English. Like wherever we go, people are speaking English.
Yeah.
But there are times where it's like Chad's family is communicating with somebody and they're speaking Zulu, and me and the girls are like, okay, So yeah, it's never a barrier. Like we could get around that. I don't know. For me, Chad's talking about like, retiring out here, and couldn't you imagine us being here? And I think what's the challenge is there is a different language. And they drive on the other side of the road. And even just like the like street signs are like, just, I don't know. I'm sure if I was there long enough, I would learn all that.
Yeah.
But I was like, just looking at some of like the logistics, this would actually be really hard. It's one thing to come and visit for a week or two here and there, but to like permanently try to live here and relearn everything.
Did you drive at all?
No.
Always passenger.
It was weird. It was really weird, actually, to like be gone for so long and not drive. When I got home, I was like, this feels funny.
How far was the safari from there where they live?
I want to say about 2 hours. It wasn't that far.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you drove
that
there.
was kind of nice. Yeah.
The only flights you took were to get South Africa.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then you didn't have any inter-South Africa. Well,
we had that little domestic one from Johannesburg. And then we did this similarly. We thought maybe we were going to drive to Johannesburg and fly out that way, but we ended up taking another little domestic flight.
Okay.
And that was from Pietermaritzburg, is another town nearby. And so we flew out of there to Johannesburg, and then Johannesburg back to London, and then London. It was really weird. We flew into London and we left for Seattle at 9:30 a.m. and we landed at 11:30 a.m.
That's the weirdest thing.
I know. So funny.
2 hours.
So yeah. And then when we got back, like just quickly wrapping up the whole thing, something that did happen. Stella got hit by a car while we were gone.
No
She's
way.
fine. But I know. I got an email when I was in South Africa saying your appointment for for Stella's visit is confirmed for 3 p.m. And I'm like, that's weird that they're just confirming an appointment. Like usually I get a reminder if I've made an appointment, like, hey, you have an appointment coming up. Let us know if you need to reschedule. So it's like, it's weird that they're just like sending an email confirming something.
The vet.
Okay. And I hadn't heard anything from our house sitter, nothing from my dad. So I emailed the vet and I'm like, hey, this is weird. I don't remember making an appointment. We're actually traveling. Can you remind me what this is for? And then they say, oh, I think your dad made the appointment. Sounds like something happened while with your house sitter, and so something happened, and they were like, maybe talk to them about it. So I'm like, oh no. I messaged my dad and something happened, and he said, yeah, Stella had a little accident. She's fine, but we want to get her evaluated just to be sure. So Stella, of course, in typical Stella fashion, somehow got out of our house.
Yeah.
And I think the way it was kind of described to me is like, Stella was out running around the neighborhood. The house sitter was walking with our other dog, Sheila. And I think Stella came running towards them, and maybe a car was coming at the same time. And the house sitter was trying to yell for both to stop. So it's her back paw. So what I'm imagining is like they kind of skid into each other somehow. And so her paw was like cut up and has a pretty big laceration that's been healing. So yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking.
This was like in the middle of your trip or something?
Yeah. Yeah. It was probably during the second week. So unfortunately, yeah, my dad had to like help get her to the vet a couple times.
Oh man.
I actually felt really bad for this house sitter because I'm like, that's so stressful.
I know.
Like, and it was not her fault at all. Like Stella got over, it was basically like in our hedge, we have chicken wire, and Stella just found a spot between like two limbs where she could push it down and get through. And I thought, oh, maybe this will teach Stella a lesson and she won't do it again. Well, the day we get back Saturday, the next day, Sunday, Chad says like, I'm going to go for a run. I'm feeling gross. So he leaves the house. We were keeping Stella at home. She's not supposed to walk or do anything on it, but she was out in the yard. So Chad leaves for a run, comes back 10 minutes later, and he's walking down holding her by her collar. And I'm like, did you take her? And he's like, no. He said, I was out running and all of a sudden she's by my side.
Oh my gosh.
So he was like, we hadn't found where she'd gotten out. At that point, he thought she had gotten out from the gate. And I was like, I feel like our house sitter would have said the gate accidentally got left open and that's how she got out. The house sitter had literally said to me, I don't know how she got out.
Oh, wow.
So anyways, we got out. So yeah, that was the worst thing that happened while we were away.
Oh man, I'm sorry. That's stressful. I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah.
How's Sheila doing? Sheila good?
Sheila is
surprisingly
still hanging on. Like, I honestly am like, when's the time?
Yeah.
She is, she eats and she still gets excited to go for walks.
Wow. She's 15?
At least. Like, we got her in 2010. She's 16.
Wow.
She's 16.
Crazy. That's a long life. That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, okay.
That sounds amazing. I'm very jealous. I want to go to South Africa.
I really want more people to experience it.
Yeah.
You just have to get over the fact that it takes 30 hours to
right.
get there. Once you're there, it's so worth it.
Yeah.
But you got to get there.
There's so many trips like that I want to take where it's like you have to go for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like there's so like I feel like Australia, you have to go for. There's like a lot of Europe places where it's like there's all these big trips I want to take, but it's like hard to take 2 weeks off. Like I don't think I could do more than one of those a year.
Yeah.
So I just got to start one year at a time.
There you go. Yeah. We try to do like every other year-ish going out to see his family. And then the years in between, they have either come here or we've met them somewhere, like in Scotland or something like that.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Okay. How about your trip? Should we go to Mexico?
I want to talk about New Year's real quick. Oh, wait. Did you guys do anything for New Year's?
No, that was the night that we were coming back from the beach and getting ready to go to safari.
Okay.
So I think we were in bed by 9.
Okay. Well, it was midnight somewhere, right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
New Year's, we were out on Anderson Island, which was very fun.
Just you guys?
Brian and I, and then friends Chad and Brandon were out there too. Brian and I went like a day early and we did like some goal planning, which was amazing. Okay. So we got these like huge sticky note papers at Office Depot and put them up on the wall, and then like spent probably 5 hours like just kind of individually and then together kind of goal planning for the year. And we've never done that together, and we've always talked about it, and it's going to be a new thing. So cool. It was great. It was awesome. I have a note on my phone of kind of all the different goals we did. So we did like health, we did kind of fun, travel, marriage, friends, family, careers, finances, social media. Cool. Yeah, it was very productive, and I feel like we've like had a lot of conversations even since that day, just like checking in on different things. And so it was awesome. Very cool. So we did that, and then we spent New Year's Eve at the Riv, which is like the restaurant on Anderson Island. Okay. And it was the 4 of us, and we were definitely the youngest people there.
Sure.
It's definitely like a retirement community out there. Yeah. And it was very fun. And then I think we were the only non-locals there too. Like everybody else knew each other, lived there. And then some younger people got there, and I think they were trying to like start a fight with us. Like I think that was kind of the energy we were getting from them, was like just kind of wanting to like instigate something with these non-local people that are here. So,
so they were locals.
They were
younger
locals.
people. Yeah.
Yes. And there were just a couple things that happened, and we were like, okay, we got to get out of here.
Do you not feel a little bit like a local? Like you guys have had a home there for a long time.
I've been to that restaurant like 3 times. Oh. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't feel like a local at all.
I feel like your grandpa is like
he is for sure. But I go there I go there 2 or 3 times a year. These people like live there.
Yeah.
I think they probably don't like the tourists that come in and come into their town. But yeah, that was New Year's Eve.
That's funny.
We ended up going back to the house and like playing Mario Kart until midnight. It was fun.
So you stayed up till midnight?
Stayed up till midnight. Okay. We made it. Yep.
Well done.
I think that was all I wanted to say for New Year's Eve. Came home.
I want to know more about what they said.
Okay, well, one thing that was like kind of, so this girl walked by, and she was probably our age or a little bit older, and she was like, I don't know how to say this appropriately. I don't remember exactly what she said, but she walked by and like rubbed her butt against one of my friends, like rubbed up against him, and then said something like, "Yeah, these hips don't lie," like something like that. And then within 30 seconds, she had walked away and was sitting on a guy's lap who we think was her boyfriend.
What a weird thing.
And so what we think happened, what we think was going on was that girl like seeing guys fight over her and probably wanted one of us to like pursue her,
Yeah.
and then her boyfriend to like be like, "What are you doing with my girl?" Like that was
Yeah.
kind of the energy that was happening.
Okay.
And then these guys like at the other table were like looking at us and kept like, making little jokes to each other, and we were like, they're definitely talking something about us.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It got to the point where like if we stay, something's gonna happen.
One of us is punching someone.
Yeah. One of us is gonna get punched, and like we don't want that. So yeah, it was just some energy that we could sense. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what she said. I think she said, yeah, and then it was Chad, and he's like, "Yep, you look." I don't know what he said, but he was just like,
he's like Shakira, right?
Yeah, great song. Love that song. Okay, so that was New Year's Eve. Let me look at my notes real quick. I think the other thing. I feel a little rusty at the whole podcasting thing. Okay, Mexico. So, have you been to San Miguel or to Mexico City?
No.
Okay, have you been to Mexico?
I did so years ago. Like I want to say 2002. I did a cruise that stopped in Ensenada, Mexico.
Okay,
and that's the only time.
Okay, cool.
I've been there, so I have no experience.
Mexico is amazing.
Yeah,
it's probably my favorite country, and I just so like. I feel like something I'm not realizing, but something I've been thinking about lately is just like how big this world is.
Totally.
It's crazy. Like I was in San Miguel, Mexico, and just started zooming out on the map, and just seeing how many cities and towns there were around me that I've never heard of.
Yeah.
That look cool. Like,
okay.
It's crazy.
I had the exact same thought in South Africa, which I have been to South Africa numerous times, but I just thought it's crazy that there's probably another version of South Africa in so many other countries that I am not privy to.
Totally.
Like, I think this is the most beautiful place I've ever seen. And I'm like, how many other people think that where they are right now?
Totally.
You know?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little overwhelming when
it
I
is.
start because I have this desire to like go everywhere. And I just have to accept that I'll never, ever be able to go everywhere. I just want to go as many places as I can. But yeah, even in Mexico, like San Miguel, so it's also hard to get there. There's no direct flights. We left, the week after New Year's, and I was with my parents. Okay. And so you fly from Seattle to, I think we flew to Dallas, pretty sure Dallas. And then you had a layover there, and then Dallas to the hardest town I've ever had to pronounce. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Querétaro. Mm-hmm. Querétaro.
Yeah, accurate.
Which I'm not saying that with the correct Spanish accent or whatever, but I think it's Querétaro.
Sounds Japanese almost.
Everybody says Querétaro, like that's like the American white way to say it, but it's Querétaro. That's how you say it.
Excuse you. Bless you.
But so then you fly there, but you get there at midnight, and we've heard mixed things about how safe it is to go from that airport the hour and a half to San Miguel in the middle of the night. Yeah. When we were talking to people there, they're like, it's totally fine. You're not like, as a tourist, you're going to be just fine. But we decided to get a hotel. So you fly from Seattle to Dallas to Querétaro. We stayed overnight.
Okay.
And then the next morning we took an Uber from that city to San Miguel. So
how far is that Uber?
Like an hour and a half.
Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah, not crazy. Yeah. So you get there and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, did you see any pictures? Or have you seen pictures?
Yes, I saw some pictures.
It's incredible.
And then I also talked to your mom about the birthday party, and it sounded amazing.
It's an incredible town. Like it's one of those places that's just like it's spectacular.
You've kind of described it like almost an Italian villa.
Yeah, it feels like it's kind of a Italian or Spanish style village. Yeah. Like so beautiful. Cool. Cobblestone streets, super colorful buildings everywhere. Yeah. All the streets or the blocks are pretty wide.
Okay.
So this is my favorite thing. Is you'll be walking down the street, and it's all pretty tall walls. So you don't really know what's going to be inside a building.
Okay.
But then you see inside of it. I'm not describing this very well, but you look inside, like you're walking down the street and you like look inside a building, and it'll be like this massive courtyard, gardens, or like this beautiful. You never know what's behind these walls, but when you get to see inside them, it's just these beautiful restaurants and coffee shops and gardens and like so many cool things. Super friendly people. It's a lot of like Canadian and American people go there to retire.
Yeah,
it's a lot of older people. Great food, beautiful to walk. It's just an incredible, like very enchanting city. Also very, like a very wealthy city. Okay. Like it's or very, I don't know. Like I went to a men's store, like t-shirt store or clothing store. And I grabbed the t-shirt and I was like, just looking at it, and it was like $250 for a t-shirt. US
So
dollars.
this was something, sorry, I did not mention this, but was wild to us. The rand to dollar ratio.
Yeah.
So our $1 is 20 rand.
Okay, that's similar to peso.
Okay. So we would go, so food in particular was so inexpensive.
Yeah.
Coffee was so cheap. We went to dinner. There was 15 of us. Everybody ordered a full meal. There was alcohol, at least a bottle or two of wine. Like everybody had something.
Yeah.
And we took the bill, and plus a big tip, it was under $200.
Wow, for 15 people.
For 15 individuals who all ordered full entrees.
Crazy.
It was wild. We kept doing that, and Chad, because we feel like once we're there, everything's kind of covered for us as far as accommodations and everything. So we're like, the least we could do is buy meals.
Yeah.
And every time afterwards, we're like, oh my gosh, just $50. That's crazy, And it was for so many people is insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
That makes it easier to retire there.
Totally. Yeah, that's
per
true.
Chad's argument.
Yeah. Things that are there are super inexpensive. Things that are imported are crazy.
I'm sure. You have to buy the local stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, San Miguel's is amazing. It was my grandpa's 88th birthday. That's why we went down for it. And she's
88?
88.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Did you see the video of his birthday party by chance?
Yeah, I saw some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy. It doesn't quite make sense to me.
Yeah.
How well known and loved my grandpa is in this town in Mexico.
Because how many years has he gone down there?
3 or 4.
3. Okay, it's not been a ton.
Not a lot. Because I've gone twice and I didn't go last year. So he's been going, I think this is probably his 4th year.
Okay.
We were at his birthday party. I think 80 to 100 people are there.
Amazing.
All love him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
My grandpa's a great guy. So charismatic.
I mean, that's so real.
He's one of a kind, really.
Yeah.
I've never met anybody who's so social and can talk to anybody like my grandpa, but I'm not trying to discount anything. He's amazing. It was just so cool to see how many people love him in this town. This town in Mexico that he's been going to for a couple of years has as many people that are at my wedding.
Right. Yeah. You're like, wait a minute.
It was crazy. And the whole production, so his friend that he lives with there, John Mark, and Heather, they put on this whole birthday party for him. And it was so cool. There was probably 4 different live musicians.
Yes. Okay.
John Mark and Heather wrote a song.
What?
They did a spin-off of I Really Can't Stay.
Cute.
That song. They did a whole custom written version of that song for him. They're this, apparently the most famous singer in San Miguel was there.
Yeah.
She was the one who did the happy birthday song.
I'm almost saying John Mark has some connection, he was a producer or in the industry somehow knew.
He used to do Broadway stuff, and he has planted his roots in San Miguel, developed that same kind of network there. But
got it.
It's a very artistic city, a lot of artists, a lot of musicians, and
cool.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain how cool that city is, which I'm sure it's similar with where you go in South Africa. It's just so unique and so different than anything we have here. And it's just so cool. Anybody that has a chance to go to San Miguel, it's incredible.
Do it.
So we were there for 4 days, and then or 4 nights maybe, and then there's something else I just want to say that I totally spaced on. Shoot, food is great.
88th birthday.
88th birthday. Oh my gosh.
You started to talk about there was live performances.
Live music. My grandpa's amazing. Shoot. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It'll come back to me, maybe. Okay, so then I took the bus from San Miguel to Mexico City.
Okay.
Which it's a nice bus. It's you're in a first class bus.
Oh.
It's a double decker. Your seat fully reclines into a bed.
Okay.
It's super comfortable.
Yeah.
I was reading the book, what is it called? The Housemaid book, that during the whole bus ride.
Yeah.
And so I get to Mexico City, which this was also just making me feel how big the world is. It is a massive city.
Yeah.
I think I looked up at the 8th largest city in the world.
Wow.
With the ones in front of it are Shanghai, Tokyo,
oh, wow.
These massive Asian cities.
Yeah.
Mexico City is in that same league. and it's just so overwhelmingly huge.
What made you do this? Like, was this just like on one of your bucket lists? Like, you were like, I want to just go there.
I've heard a lot of people say really good things about Mexico
Okay.
City,
Yeah.
and my friend Brandon just went there a couple years ago,
Okay.
and he really enjoyed it. And I have other friends that have gone there. My aunt and uncle Danny and Sarah, they have spent a lot of time there,
Okay.
and they love it. Like
Yeah.
it's their favorite place.
Oh, cool.
They actually got married in Cuernavaca, which is like near Mexico City.
Okay.
So I went when I was probably like 8 years old in Mexico City,
Okay.
but had no memory
Yeah.
of it at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get there with pretty high expectations just because
Yeah.
like I've heard so many people talk so highly about it.
Yeah.
And at first I'm like, this is so overwhelming. Like
Yeah.
also maybe was feeling kind of out of it that day. I don't
Okay.
know. But my first night there, I was like, oh man, I like am not loving it here. Like
Mm.
it's like I was just so I think I was just overstimulated with how large
Yeah.
this city was.
Yeah.
And so it took me a second, and
Sure.
I ended up going to kind of bed early that night. And then the next day, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go into this city with an open mind.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Oh, good for
It's
you.
such. I think I walked like 16 miles that first day
Wow.
exploring, and then I did like a bike tour. So
Okay.
I on Airbnb found an Airbnb experience where
Right.
you ride bikes around a couple different neighborhoods
Okay.
and go to 5 different like taco stands, all like really
That's so fun.
amazing local taco shops.
Yeah.
Incredible tacos.
Yeah.
And then I met some like friends, or I met people there that
Yeah.
I met. Wow.
People
Talking so
Mhm.
hard. Met some people there that I became friends with
Love
that
it.
we went to dinner that night together.
Okay.
I think we got to dinner at like 10:30.
Is that normal? Is that like
Yeah.
because
it's-
that's like I know in Italy there it's like that's a normal dinner time.
in
would be
Spain
late.
the same way
Yeah.
I've heard. I think
Mhm.
New York's they were all from New
Yeah,
York. So I
okay.
think that was like their thing.
Yeah.
And there was this club that they wanted to go to, and
Okay.
the club didn't open until 11 p.m.
Wow.
That was when it opened.
My gosh.
Like on Google Maps, it says opens at 11 p.m.
Can you imagine?
Crazy.
I want to be
So we went there.
so into deep sleep by 11 p.m. It's unreal.
Yeah, so we got dinner like at 10:30, and then we got to this club like at 11:30, 11:45, and it was just starting. Like
Wow.
people were just starting to arrive.
Yeah.
And
They're
we were
still setting up chairs like, oh, whoa,
Kinda.
early
and we were there till like 2.
Wow.
And we were leaving, and I really thought they were gonna want to go to another place, and
Yeah.
thankfully they were all tired and
You're like, I
ready to go.
cannot hang.
Yeah, I was ready to go home. But my favorite thing about Mexico City is just at nighttime,
Yeah.
in the evenings, as I said, this to you downstairs. It's just I've never been anywhere else with the nightlife that feels so lively. Like
Yeah.
the city really feels like it comes alive
That's
at,
really cool.
at night,
Yeah.
which is I'm usually like a daytime person. Like I don't usually care about nightlife.
Right.
Especially in a foreign city. Like a lot of times if I'm traveling alone,
Yeah.
I'll do my stuff during the day because I don't necessarily feel safe being
Sure,
out at
yeah.
night by myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the case with Mexico City.
cool.
Like everywhere you go is just so many people.
Yeah.
All the restaurants are open. Cool, like outdoor lighting everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere is candles and like, yeah, I don't even.
So fun.
So fun to walk around.
Yeah.
Oh that was one of my favorite things. My actual favorite thing about Mexico City is there's trees everywhere.
Mm.
Everywhere. Every street is tree lined.
Yeah.
Which might not sound like a big deal, but like I've
Makes a
never been
difference.
to a big city
Yeah.
with so many trees.
Right.
It felt crazy. Like
Yeah,
even Seattle,
yeah.
which we're known for our trees,
Right.
it puts Seattle to shame. Let me show you a couple pictures after
Okay.
this. Every street is just like it feels like you're in a jungle. It feels like
Yeah.
you're like in a rainforest / city at the same time. It's really crazy.
That's really pretty.
really cool. Apparently, in the spring, like a lot of the trees turn purple. Like it's kind of like the
Ooh.
cherry blossoms, but then
Okay.
it's like so. Apparently, like the city turns purple
Yeah.
in April, which sounds cool.
So fun.
But yeah,
And was it warm there? Like, how was your weather?
weather was fine.
Okay.
It was cold. It was
Oh,
like
it was
cold,
cold.
in the
Okay.
mornings.
Yeah.
I think the highs were like in the low 60s.
Oh, okay.
So better than Washington weather,
Yeah.
but not like hot. Like
yeah. Yeah.
in the mornings, it would be like in the high 30s, low 40s.
Okay.
So cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't pack quite appropriately.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much every day of my trip. San Miguel in Mexico City, I'd wake up, I'd go to a different coffee shop,
So
I'd
fun.
work for like a couple hours, do my morning routine stuff,
Yeah.
and then spend the rest of the day just like exploring and
Yeah.
just seeing different
best.
places. And
Yeah.
it was awesome.
That's so cool.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. If you ever have a desire to go to Mexico City, I
Okay,
have a lot
I-
of recommendations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that we know.
What else? Oh, I got a massage at the airport yesterday.
Oh,
I went to a lounge. It was an American Express lounge.
okay.
And I feel like most lounges have like a buffet that you can go to, right?
Yeah.
This one had a full like sit down like table service. It was more like a restaurant.
Wow.
And then I was like right next to the area I was eating at, I saw it said like beauty spa, and I peeked in there.
Yeah.
And I saw there's a menu with massages, and I had like 500 extra pesos that I needed to use.
Not? Yeah.
And so I got a massage.
That's
I
amazing.
got a 30-minute massage.
How was it?
It was great. It was amazing. And they didn't charge me for it. It was free.
What?
I don't know. It was included with the membership, with the lounge access, I guess.
So do you have a lounge access because of your credit card?
Because of my Amex, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I love a lounge.
Love a good lounge.
Yeah.
Lounge life is so fun.
I don't know what I'd do without it.
Yeah. Okay, amazing.
Amazing.
Well,
it was a great trip.
If people want to fly to South Africa or Mexico, we've got Rex.
All sorts of Rex. Yeah, yeah. Is it weird, like getting back? I guess you're kind of more back into the swing of things than I am.
Right. We've been back for a week now, and the first week back, it was a little bit like we were getting up super early. I actually was enjoying it. I was liking getting up early and going to bed early, especially right now in winter when it's dark early anyways. There was a couple mornings where it's like I got my workout done, I was showered, the girls were ready for school, we were not rushed. It was like there was room to breathe. That was very nice. But this weekend I feel like we've kind of now, like this morning we were waking up normal time again.
Yeah.
You know.
No more room to breathe.
No
breathing.
It's stressful. Just kidding. No, it's fine.
I'm like still in my I'm having a hard time adjusting to real life a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's my first work day since I've been back.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were gone for how long?
I was gone. Not that. I mean, it was like but 8 days.
But before you left, it was also like holiday season, and those it's kind of quiet.
I really only had like one full week, and then I think so. And then I was gone we left Friday, and I got back the following Sunday.
Okay,
so like 8 or 9 days.
Yeah.
So I miss Brian so much because
I bet
he was home the whole time with Stevie.
Yeah.
But it was great seeing him a couple nights
ago.
So
you'll have to go back and take Brian.
100%. I would love to. I think hopefully my grandpa keeps going there every year.
Yeah.
And next year I would love to bring Brian.
Yeah.
Because it was amazing.
Fun.
All right. Thanks, Jamie.
Okay.
I just feel like it's got really hot in here all of a sudden.
Thank you for saying that, because I was like, am I getting a fever? I am dying.
My back is sweating.
Okay. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Bye.
Bye.